All right, everyone, here we go with the weekly reading for the week of August 24th through the 30th, 2025. I'm going to start your zodiac fly-through. Well, I'll start the fly-through on probably Monday, the 25th. But the overview for September I'm going to do on Sunday, the 24th. So it should be a very interesting month. There's a lot going on, man. Unreal. That new moon reading from earlier in the week was just the beginning. That said, let's talk about the week. Remember, I'm not a Time Lord. This might play out sometime in September or, whatever. But we got the Eight of Wands again. Yesterday in the Friday reading, we had an Eight of Wands, didn't we? Didn't we? An emperor that wanted to reach out but kept jamming themselves up. We get the same thing here. I get someone who wants to reach out in the surface energy. They're very passionate about it. Heart chakra open. Feel like they're brave enough to do it. The energy is there for it. It's a sunny day. A cycle has ended. A new cycle's begun between you and somebody else. All signs lead to communication. Tarot reading gold. Communication. Steve said communication. You say that word, they come flying in. Millions of views. Right? It's Steve's Love Tarot. I'll put the kibosh on that, I suppose. But they've got kind of a strange... They might come towards you. I'm not saying they won't. But they got kind of a skewed perspective, a skewed view on their emotions. And how do I know it's skewed? Why isn't it a good view, Steve? Well, yeah, that looks good, the Knight of Cups. But somebody's mixed up. Eight of Swords. Somebody's mixed up. The Eight of Swords is bookending the Eight of Wands. Underneath it is a Death card. They need to go back and try again. They need to go back and kind of rebalance themselves, if you will. I think somebody's got a skewed view of their feelings, or a skewed view on how you feel. What does that mean? It probably means 1,000 different things to 1,000 different people. I don't know. It could be in the most severe. It's somebody who's convinced you love them, right? And you're like, I'm remarried? That kind of a thing. It's a bit of that. In a milder case, it's somebody who comes in and wants to make nice, but they're making nice about the wrong thing. It can be that too. I don't know. But all I know is we get Eight of Wands again, and I like that. I like forward movement. It doesn't do me any good to do these readings if there's no forward movement. So let's see where we go. Let's shuffle the deck. Give me the Soulmate Cycle Universe for the week of August 24th through the 30th, 2025. Let's do it. We're asking what actions they're likely to take. Yesterday, we talked about feelings, what they're thinking, thinking and feeling, I believe it is. So, we're going to split the cycle into 12 pieces again. I'll put the sign names to them, but I'm not your fucking astrologer, and this ain't your fucking horoscope. Straight up energy reading. All right, about 9 out of the 12 should resonate. Let me worry about what resonates off of what or what clicks off of what. I just, I don't always talk about it because then the reading be 3 hours long. So just let me work it all out. I'll get the headache. You just enjoy the reading. We do clarify this reading, and there's text at the top of the description that explains for any new people why there's no timestamps here. Overall energy of this reading. Page of Cups. Crossed by the Queen of Swords. Wow. Somebody going to learn a lesson here. It's the overall energy. It's been coming up a lot that you teach somebody a lesson. You get King of Swordsy with them. That was in yesterday's reading. I said you'll regret it if you're a little too harsh with somebody. Well, here we go. What the hell are you doing? You say the Queen of Swords, my Sam Kinison card, coming after this little girl. She seems very nice, very sweet. There's no need to yell at her to get out of the water. Ask her nicely, and if she doesn't, she'll learn a lesson when the wave hits her. Right? It's exactly what I said. I think you're going to teach somebody a lesson here. Somebody's coming in under an energy of this, and there's more going on here than I think they can handle or that they understand. I don't know. We'll see. You got a chance at a new beginning of love if we can talk about things and get everybody on the same page. All right, let's go. We're going to clarify with the Light Seer. Randomly at the bottom is the Strength card. We've been getting the Strength card a lot. Venus and Leo kind of energy thing going on, playing. This shit is on. It is on. I'm telling you. I remember a 3 card I did a few days back. Was it Wednesday? Holy crap, man. I saw that. Felt that. That was stamped with Venus and Leo. All right, here we go. A story begins with Aries position 1, ends with Pisces position 12. It's a big reading. I have pre-taken Advil. All right, so let's go. Here we go. Queen of Cups. Well, somebody loves the fuck out of you. This is where our story begins. And this book ends the hot spot of the connection cycle, the all signs position, the Cancerian position, because this is a Cancerian themed soulmate cycle. And if you're new here and you don't know what that means, I wrote a whole fucking blog article on understanding the soulmate cycle. It's the top article in my articles and page in the SLT blog. So read it. I explain it so everybody's on the same page. Everybody understands what I've figured out over nearly, well, about 40 years, a little over 40 years now, I guess, of reading energy, for lack of a better way to put it. All right, Queen of Cups. Why is it here? Here we go. Okay. Let's cross by the Page of Cups. Again, I've got queens and pages. I've got queens and pages. This is more lovey-dovey. This is more cuppy. You've got a chance, if you can get somebody to understand what love is, right? Pull a foreigner on them, I guess. Want to know what love is, and they want you to show them. It's a bit of that. It's up to you to do that, I suppose. What's on top here? 9 of Cups. Somebody has a very idealistic view of love. A little too idealistic. It's like they learned love from a Disney movie or some kind of rom-com or something. I don't know. Why is the 9 of Cups here? Yeah, the 10 of Wands. It's a type of energy I get sometimes with. I mean, their approach to whoever this person is, their approach to love is very similar to like conspiracy energy. It's the approach. It's the energy I get off people that are drowning in conspiracy theories. Everything, they don't believe anything. It's the government. They're drowning in conspiracy theories. It's the energy of it's too hard to look at the truth, so I'm going to come up with some other explanation that I feel more comfortable with. That's exactly the energy. It's exactly what happens. They come across as crazy town because of that, and somebody here might be coming across as crazy town for you. Somebody here, it's too hard for this person to understand really what love is on a Queen of Cups. So they've got this idealistic, almost Jiminy Cricket fucking goddamn Disney fucking view of it, pie in the sky kind of a thing. And I think you're taking them down a notch. I think they're confused about what love is with the 7 of Cups there. It's the easiest way I can put it, and it does explain my little Queen of Swords with this. Set them straight, but not harshly. Okay? All you can do is plant the seed. And sometimes you have to reach a point where you say, I don't hate myself enough to try to teach this person anything. I mean, somebody who's very entrenched in energy like this, whether it's love or conspiracy, you got to really hate yourself to even bother trying, because they're not going to hear a word you're fucking saying. You're talking plain English and they la 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 la, that's all they hear. All right? So it is what it is. It is an energy of entrenching. It is a very heavy energy. It's hard to get out of. It's very difficult. All right? And what's funny is once you do get out of it, it's very easy to get back in. You know, it's like quitting smoking. It's hard to quit smoking, but a lot of people go back to it after a year or two. It's very easy to get right back in the groove. You got to be careful. So if you do manage to convince this person what love is, my point is, they may fall back on the pie in the sky because it's just easier for them. Okay? It is what it is. It's a very common energy. It's especially common right now. Taurus, position 2 is here. 7 of Pentacles. I'm going to clarify it because it feels to me like somebody's focused on something else. It feels to me like the energy is right for you two to come together. It's somebody's not taking advantage of it. 7 of Pentacles. Why is it here? 7 of Pentacles. Why is it here? It's crossed by the Ace of Cups. The energy is right for a new beginning in love. I was right. It's the environmental energy. I felt that. I read the energy first, then I throw the cards. Okay? I mean, that has more impact that way. You know? Yeah. I feel like they're not doing anything about it, though. There's the Empress. You're there. They're attracted. Everything is good. And they're afraid to do anything. The Moon. I'm right. Bridging energy, 7 of Cups. Somebody doesn't know what to do. They're jumping around like a jackrabbit in a brush fire. Their head's on fire and their ass is catching. I mean, I don't know. It's what I said. The energy is perfect for you two to come back together, whoever that is. And they're not doing anything about it because they're afraid to. Same thing here. This person is afraid to look at love for what it really is. They'd rather see the bullshit Nine of Cups, Pollyanna, pie in the sky thing, because it's easier to look at. It's easier to deal with. It's easier to think about. You know. Very common energy right now on many fronts. Same thing here a little bit. This person's just, the energy is perfect and they know it. And they're just making excuses. It's like you've been waiting for a sunny day to go out and play, but you've gotten really used to being lazy and watching TV on the rainy days. So you finally get a sunny day and you make up some excuse. Oh, I hurt my ankle. I can't go out. So you could just still sit around and watch. You see what I'm saying? It's a bit of that. All right, Gemini, position 3. All you got to do is catch my drift. That's all. 6 of Pentacles. Why is it here? I think somebody is coming to thank you. I get a thank you off of this. I don't know why I do. I just do. I get a thank you. I don't know. Does somebody owe you an appreciation? Does somebody owe you a thank you? I mean, I do a thank you reading every month to thank everybody that's ever given me a nickel for anything I do around here. But thank yous, a lot of times people don't give them anymore. I don't know what's going on. They don't get a lot of thank yous in real life out there in the world. Right? I don't know. But I feel like it's crossed by the Hierophant. I feel like you changed somebody's life and they're coming to thank you. Right? And not in a bad way. Right? Sometimes somebody coming to thank you with a Tommy gun. You know, I mean, but not in this case. This is nice. If this were a devil, that's what it would be. If this were a devil, somebody's coming to thank you for changing their life. Right? It's a bit of that. No, it's good. It's an angel energy. It's the Pope. It's on top. Page of Wands. You changed their life. It's my party girl. It's new beginnings. It's fun. You brought fun back. Okay? Right? Page of Wands. Why is it here? 10 of Pentacles. What did I just say? Rewind. That's their life. Look at their life. Look at it. It's all happy. You helped somebody. Good for you. They're coming to thank you. Right? You brought fun back. What was it, Justin Bieber or one of the Justin Timberwolf, whatever, brought back sexy? Well, you brought back fun. Good for you. I don't know. Beavers and Timberwolves, I don't know what the fuck's going on. Ain't my kind of music. Right here, Cancer, the hot spot of the connection cycle. It bookends position 1. All right, let's see where we go here. Theme energy. Good for you. All right, right here, Wheel of Fortune. Something's that's it. It's not. It's not. It can't be. All right. This is where the cards stopped me from shuffling right here. At the bottom is the Empress and the Knight of Cups. So, somebody was running away from you. Now they're turning around and coming back. I hate saying that. But it's major arcana. There's some force greater than you or I that's making them turn around and come back. What's on top? That's what it is. It's the devil. Somebody's obsessed with you. There's a tie that binds you to somebody. Well, I'm not even going to say they're obsessed. Let's rewind that. There is a tie. All I'm drawn to is this. The ties that bind. There is a tie that binds you. All of you. This is the all signs position. It's the theme energy. Listen up. There is, for all of you, assuming you're part of the cycle, which is not 100%, there's no such thing, but for the majority of you watching, right? Some people just got it wrong and they're not in the cycle. It is possible. Yeah. There's no such thing as 100%. But this could be future influence for you if you are in a cycle in the future. There's someone attached to you that the tie is so strong. They try to run, you try to run, and they just keep coming back. There is one specific energy that is motherfucking returning, and I think it's been gone a while. It's like attached to a rubber band, and it just pulls out and pulls as far as it can go, and then it comes right back really fast. Whatever it is, you've all got somebody that you're really tied to. It may not be the person you think it is. This energy can be a little bit deceptive. It does have a bit of a Seven of Swords element to it. Why is that here? It's Two of Wands. Somebody wants to come talk to you and find out. Look at that. It's perfect. It's the Eight of Swords. Because of what I should have waited. Because what I was going to say was somebody's going to come and talk to you about why the fuck they can't get rid of you. All right? I try to run. I try to get rid of you and I keep coming back. Right? They're all fucked up over you. And they're trying to get unfucked. You might have to fuck them to do that. I'm not sure. But either way, I don't know. They just can't get you out of their head. Right? We mentioned Rod Stewart the other day, didn't we? Didn't I mention Rod Stewart in the Friday reading? He's back again. I think that's why that happened. I think there's this whole, I can't get you out of my head, but I'm sure going to give it a try. Maybe I'll try to love again. That kind of a thing. It's a bit of that. This could be an X. Okay? It could be an X. That's what that song's about. The First Cut is the Deepest, I believe, is the name of that song that Rod Stewart did. You might want to look at the lyrics to First Cut is the Deepest by Rod Stewart. Just Google Rod Stewart, comma, First Cut is the Deepest, lyrics, and it'll give it to you. And you can read them. You don't have to listen to the song. It's probably not your kind of music. You probably like Justin Bieber or that I don't know, Timberlake guy. I don't know. Anyway, is it Timberlake? I got it right that time, didn't I? It's not Timberwolf. It's Timberlake. Okay. All right. Good. All right. Leo, position 5. But anyway, First Cut is the Deepest. Is there somebody coming back to find out why they can't get rid of you? And they gave it a try, but they can't. Everybody's got somebody that falls in this category. Okay. It's probably an X. Leo, position 5. The Leo soap opera. Very interesting. All right. 5 of Pentacles. It's an empty feeling. It's empty calories. Empty. It's like you're hungry and you eat something, but there's no calories, so you don't feel like you ate anything. I don't know. It's like I have no idea. I don't know how to phrase it. Somebody feels empty. I think in their mind they're happy, but the soul, just something feels empty. Something feels like it's missing to this person. I can tell them what it is, but they're not here. So it's crossed by the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune. This person can't get rid of you. This ties, the Wheel of Fortune automatically ties it over here. So this and this go together. Of course they do. This is the all signs position anyway. This is going to bleed onto everything. This person can't get rid of you. You keep showing back up around and around. And it makes them feel worse and worse each time, which is why I think we're getting close for a good number of you to somebody reaching out here. What's on top? A star. Yeah. This is them. That's desperation at night, staring up at the sky. Oh, why must I be a teenager in love? I don't know. Isn't that a song, right? There you go. Why is the star here? The Fool. Yeah. I think we're very close to somebody doing something. Somebody's figured out that every time they think about whatever, try to convince themselves, you just keep coming back. I mean, it is what it is. They can try and distract themselves. This is an in and out energy. Knight of Wands. They distract themselves, but it doesn't work. Nothing works. It leaves them feeling empty. This, pretending they're happy, leaves them feeling empty. Whatever it is. This being a player leaves them feeling empty. Whatever it is. Okay. It's going to make for very interesting September reads. All right. Virgo. Sometimes my wild card. Sometimes you guys show up here. Other times it's 11. Sometimes it's both. Position 6. Virgo. 7 of Wands. Why? You are showing up again. Why are you so defensive? You're defensive about something. No, I'm not, Steve. Right? Somebody said that, right? No, I'm not. I'm not, Steve. Right? Well, that sounds a little defensive to me, doesn't it? Why are you so defensive that you're not defensive? Well, if you're not defensive, if it's not you, you don't have to say anything. You shouldn't react at all. The fact that you reacted, I mean, I can dig it. But, all right. 7 of Wands. Why is it here? Oh, we got to get everybody on camera. All right, here we go. 7 of Wands. It's crossed by the Queen of Wands. It's a spoiled brat energy. I'm not saying, I don't mean to say that. I'm not trying to call you a spoiled brat. I'm just saying you're defensive for the wrong reasons. About the wrong things? I don't know. What's on top? Temperance. And why is that here? 8 of Wands. It's an energy where sometimes we feel like everybody's out to get us. Everything's going wrong. What have I done wrong? You know, you spend all day helping people at your job or whatever. You go and you get stuff for people and they still fuck you over. Or you break your ankle on the stairs and you're like, why did I deserve this, universe? Why? It's a bit of that. I mean, again, you're looking at only the surface things. You got to dig a little deeper. Okay? You guys showed up here. This is a week where you dig a little deeper into the why of it all. Why things are happening to you. Whatever it is. It's something that would make you defensive. It's something you're defensive about. But often this type of energy shows up when we feel like the world is out to get us. It isn't. I'm telling you it's not. You're very well protected. Right? But you need to figure out why it is you feel that way. If that's not for you, it's fine. It can't be for everybody. But if you're defensive about it not being for you, it probably is on some level. I just want to point that out. If it's not for you, you should have no reaction to it. Oh, well, you should just watch this reading and go, because there's no astrology here, it doesn't matter. I'm just using the sign names as reference. So if I say something, you're defensive, you're like, well, that's not, well, I'll wait for the next one. Whatever. Or it might be future influence for you, so you should pay attention. This energy creeps up on everybody at some point. Okay? It really does. We always have a moment in our life where we feel like the world's out to get us. It seems like everything's going wrong, and I do all this good stuff. Why does good stuff seem to happen to bad people, and people do good stuff, it all goes wrong? That kind of, you get in that mode. That's the 7 of Wands, what I just acted out right there. Okay? All right. Position 7, Libra. Do what you want to do. 8 of Pentacles. It's good advice. That energy will come up at some point in your life, even if it's not here now. Or this week, next week, or whatever. 8 of Pentacles. Something's about to happen that you'd rather avoid. Probably a conversation, I would guess, because the 8 of Wands energy is bleeding over. All right. Let's see. I don't know. Something's about to happen that you'd rather avoid. Okay. Rather just focus on something else. Okay. That's fine. Let's see where we go. It's crossed by the Strength card. Something's about to happen that you need to pull up your big boy, big girl pants for. Okay. That's fine. You're very... This type of energy also comes up if you're very passionate about your work. This can flow either way. But if you're very passionate about your work, and there's something going on that's an interruption, I don't know what it would be. You're busy working on a big project and you need to evacuate the building because the fire inspector needs to come in. It's sort of an aggravating kind of a thing. Whatever this is, you'd rather focus on something you're very passionate about, okay? Or it could be somebody else would rather focus on something they're passionate about, but you're bothering them. I don't know. I feel like somebody's bothering you. That's the way the energy's flowing. What's on top? 3 of Pentacles. Why is that here? The Queen of Cups. If you feel somebody's coming to bother you, somebody's coming in to give you a cup of love at a bad time. At a time where if you're interrupted with whatever this is, you're going to need to start over. And that's really irritating the living fuck out of you. Okay? I'm going to just phrase it that way. There's 1,000 ways this could be read, but that seems like the dominant energy to me. All right? It just does. Okay. It's just what I got. Yeah. I'll tell you. Yeah, you're very passionate about what you're doing. Very much so. You feel like it's something important. 3 of Wands. I get it. But this interruption, I ain't got time for love right now, Steve. Right? Ain't got time for no jibber-jabber. Jibber-jabber. Right? It's a bit of that. I'm going to have to start over. But this is very important. It's a bit of that. Somebody's coming to bother you. I think a conversation you have with somebody bothers you. It disrupts you from something you'd rather be focused on. All right. Hot Scorpio, position 8. Take it as it resonates. It could be near future influence. 7 of Pentacles. Still nothing. It's downtime. I wrote down yours from yesterday. You had the 9 of Pentacles. It's the same thing. This guy's just not in his nice yard, but he's still taking a smoke break, still sitting by the pool, sitting by the tree, I don't know. This is a time for you to work on you. It really is. The time is right. Harvest your own crop. I don't know. Let's see. Why is the Seven of Pentacles here? At least this time, it's the same energy as yesterday with a different card. At least now we get to clarify it. I mean, I don't know. It's crossed by the Six of Swords. Take it easy, right? I mean, take it easy. It's smooth. It's a chance for you to resolve little things. Put out little fires inside you. Pamper yourself. Go to the spa. Take it easy. Be cool. Shut off the motor and just coast. Relax a little bit. Relax. All right, here we go. Ace of Swords. You'll figure out a lot of stuff. It's a time for you to have some epiphanies about where you're going, where you've been, and where you're going. Why is that here? The Queen of Wands. What did I say? Go to the spa? This is my superficial energy. Just take care of you. Go to the spa. Don't worry about anything. Be creatively selfish. Be indulgent. Creatively selfish means you're being selfish without hurting other people. You're just taking a you day, a you week. Do it. And this might be near future influence for you. It might be your you week, might be 2 weeks from now. I don't know. But if you get the chance, take it. It's very important. All right, position 9. Sagittarians. Sometimes separate from the cycle, sometimes part of it. I did write down yours yesterday, 8 of Cups. I said somebody coming to, well, not necessarily rain on your parade, but quash a dream, quash a goal that you might have. I don't know. I got 8 Cups here. I feel like I want to say somebody's probably going to pass on that. They're probably going to just say, I'm not going to bother. And not come and quash a goal of yours. I feel like that's what I want to say here. That's the way it feels. This could just be me picking up on the fact that you wish they would do that, right? Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Why is the 8 Cups here? Let's see. I hope we don't get a devil. Remember I said that. 4 of Cups. I don't think we will, but you never know. 4 of Cups, crossing it. The same thing I just said. The environmental energy is like, either you're saying, I hope they don't bother, or they're saying, why am I going to bother? If they do come towards you, it's somebody taking out their shit on you. It's a jealousy kind of a thing. Life's not going good for them. Might be going good for you. They want to take it out on you. All right. Seems to happen a lot in position 9, my Sagittarians. It does seem to happen a lot here. I don't know why. It's probably something about your energy. I don't know what it is. You might want to look into that. I don't know. What's that here? 10 Swords. You had the 10 Swords yesterday, right? This is here because of the yesterday's 10 Swords. It's everything I already said, but why is the 10 Swords here again? And the 5 of Swords. Again, it's just somebody taking out their shit on you. What's the bridging energy? The Hierophant. Yeah. Be the bigger person. Let them. If somebody wants to come and quash your dream, just let them, thank them, and send them on their way. There seems to be a theme here where I need to tell people what I often say when somebody comes at me in this kind of energy, or I got to deal with my mother's racism or something like that. I don't hate myself enough to try to change this person. I don't hate myself enough to try to turn this thing around. Just, again, you're right. You're on the right path. That's the message for you from the universe. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep going. You're on the right path. I even have your energy attached to this card, the 8 of Cups, which would be keep going. Right? Be one of those things. So don't worry about it. It is what it is. You're fine. Okay? So that's great. Whatever this is telling me that you're headed for something. All right? You certainly rattled somebody who hates their life. You know, where is it? Hates their fucking life and wants to take the rainbow away from anybody else. All right, here we go. Position 10, Capricorn. Better than popcorn. Ace of Swords. You got a lot of power right now. You were the one with the devil yesterday, weren't you? Yeah. I told my Disney Books by Mail story. Oh, yeah, they literally called me in the office. No one's listening to... I damn near fell off my chair when they said no one's listening to supervisors. They're just listening to you. I damn near fell off my chair. I was like, you can't be serious. This can't be happening. I thought I was getting fired. You got a lot of power here. I don't know what else to tell you. You're holding Archangel Michael's sword of truth right now. So if you got something to say to somebody, you want to turn something around, you go for it. You got the universe. Look, you got a major arcana across this, and it's a powerful one. It's a Wheel of Fortune. You can't lose right now. The only way you lose is if you turn that sword in on yourself, and you do that by getting a power trip. You do that by abusing that energy. What's on top? Eight of Pentacles. This benefits you in the work front more than it does on the love front. This power you have. It's probably why I felt compelled to tell my work story, right? Yesterday. Why is that here? Pentacles, Pentacles, Pentacles. It's just backing up what I said, Queen of Pentacles. This can benefit you, but it can also hurt you. Be careful. All right? That devil you had yesterday is tempting. It's always right on the edge. It's very easy to let that go to your head, right? Okay, but it costs you if it does. You know, remember the story I told yesterday. What if that had gone to my head? What if I hadn't said, oh, okay, well, I'll tone it back then, right? What if I had kept going and let it go to my head? Well, they would have fired me, right? Well, there you go. That's how it can backfire on you. You listen to that devil too much, right? But you got a good chance. You got a lot of power. If you got business meetings coming up, job interviews, things like that, whatever, you're going to get it. No doubt about it. If you want it, they're going to love you. All right? Proposals, whatever. Go for it. Can't lose unless you turn into a dick. Don't be a douchebag. That's what that energy says. All right, you're good. Benefits you mostly on the pentacle side. Practical things. All right, Capricorn. Well, it might be tied here. They might. Freudian slip, right? Aquarius, position 11, my other wild card. Oh, wow. Karma, judgment. Ooh, we got a few more major arcana in this reading than we had the other day. Okay. Still not too many in the base energies, though. The base energies are the energies that are there before we clarify. Oops, I got to move that again. Sorry. Karma. It's judgment, but I'm reading it as karma. Something happens between the eclipses for you. It's about the eclipses. It is about the eclipses. It's something big is coming up at or around the eclipses. I'm going to guess the solar eclipse is the big one for you. That's what I'm going to guess. I don't like guessing, but I think that's the case. This is you guys showing up here. Something very big. What is it? What is this shit? Talk to me. Oh, you know what? We wouldn't have gotten the devil. He's already out. How about that? Yeah, see? You were always okay. I didn't even realize that until just now. All right. Six of Swords. If you've been in a rough patch, okay, this is you guys showing up here. And again, pay attention to what you guys showed up here too. Pay attention to what I said. It probably ties to this in some way, but definitely ties to this due to a Freudian slip I just had, where I accidentally called this Capra, right? I got halfway out of Capricorn. Anyway, it could be future influence for you. But what it basically says is let's assume you've had a rough period. Things haven't been going quite right, or nothing's been happening, or whatever. Everything's about to smooth out. It's the bumpy road before the smooth road energy. Okay? I think the line in the sand for you is happening through the eclipses, and I think the solar eclipse at the end of around September 21st is a big deal. If you're part of the soulmate cycle, that's a huge deal eclipse. It ties to the new moon reading I did the other day. And it's going to be very important that you understand those energies. All right, what's on top? Seven of Cups. Why is that here? The Page of Cups. Opportunities for new love, opportunities for new jobs, opportunities for new things that you never had access to are about to open up for you. You never had access, and now they're about to open up for you. No doubt about it. Okay? And bookending this, by the way, the bridging energy here, all this good that's about to happen, here's your bumpy road, Three Swords. It's a perfect card to land there. It really is. Some of you have had a very rough go of it this year and last year. You know, it sometimes it's been a bumpy ride on some level, on varying levels. You know, things are about to go a lot smoother. Don't get in their way by being defensive. Well, why? What did I mean by that? I said you guys showed up here too. And what did I say around this? Sometimes we get in that mode where we feel like the world's out to get us. Remember I said that? Don't get in the way of this by being defensive, by having that attitude. That's why you're getting this reading. And don't come at me and go, well, none of that's happening with me right now, Steve. This could be future influence for you. I'm not a fucking Time Lord. This is good advice. This is how people fuck themselves. You don't want to fuck yourself up the ass, do you? When the energy gets good. I don't think you do. And this is how people, I watch my whole life, I people watch. And this is how they fuck themselves. They get in, oh, the world's out to get me. Things aren't going good. And they get in this fucking defensive mode, and then the energy smooths out and they cock block it. This is a self-fulfilling prophecy. Be careful about that. All right? It's good advice. For some of you, you have been having a rough go of it. It starts to smooth out around the eclipse. For others of you, it may not hit for a few months. I don't know. But at any point in your life, if you ever say to yourself, it feels like the world's out to get me, shut that shit down. Because it's not. It's always temporary. The energy changes. You don't want to get in the way of that. Because when the energy changes, if you're still in that energy, you're going to stay there. Because like energy attracts like energy. Right? It's like those negative people, pessimists. Oh, see, things never go right. Yeah, because you're just attracting that. You're just in that energy. Duh. You know, and things will never go right for them at all. They never will. Save yourself the trouble of watching tarot readings and reading horoscopes if you're a pessimist. It's always going to go bad. It's always going to seem like it. Like energy attracts like energy. You can't avoid that. All right? End of story. This is important because things are about to go very well for you. Very well. I hate to see you get in the way of it. Pisces, position 12. Always read with 1 and 5. 6 of Cups. Yeah, you need to have a chat with somebody. Somebody from your past is showing back up to have a talk with you about their point of view on something, probably, and your point of view. Or maybe you both dyed your hair some crazy blonde color like that, platinum blonde, and they just want, oh my God, you went platinum, I went platinum, oh my God. I don't know. You're going to have a meeting of the platinum minds here in some way. All right, let's go. 6 of Cups. Why is it here? Pisces, position 12. 2 fish. 6 of Pentacles. Yep. You need to sort something out with this person. But it's also an equal give and take energy. What did I say? Rewind. Why am I your second favorite? I pointed out these both have platinum blonde. Oh my God, you went platinum. Oh my God, you did too. Oh my God. Right? Balance. Meeting of the minds. Or you might just find that you and somebody else, even though you see things differently, you're kind of in the same place. Sometimes you take different routes to get to the same location, right? Is what it is. So, you know, maybe you could just agree on that, you know, at the end of the day, rather than fighting about the road to take. They both lead the same way, you know. My wife likes to take one route to the grocery store. I like to take the other route. I choose not to argue with her and just go her route because they both get to the same goddamn place. Although mine's quicker, just for the record. But anyway, you know, all right. I'm just saying, right? What's on top? Ace of Cups. There's no need for that here. I think you have a meeting of the minds here. You get a new beginning in love. You got a shot at it. Use my advice about the grocery store trip. It applies here. Okay? All right. Why is that here? 7 of Wands. Yeah. One side is right, one side is wrong. It doesn't matter. Be the bigger person. Be the bigger person here, and you got a new beginning in love with somebody and a new understanding with them as well. You see that you're more similar than you thought. You both went platinum. I mean, come on. All right. Just catch my drift here. It's an important energy. All right. I make jokes, but it's very important to understand that. There's been a lot of problems in the world because of energy like this. Right? People overlooking the fact we both get to the same place. Who cares which way you disagree on how you get there? Somebody just got to give a little and say, okay, fine. You're right. I'm wrong. Right? It's a bit of that. Anyway, do what you want to do here, but this is a golden opportunity because you have a lot in common with this person, whoever this is. Could be a friend, could be a family member, could be a love thing. I don't know. It doesn't specify. Let's grab the little animal deck and don't sweat the small stuff. 5 of Wands at the bottom, final message for you. Let's have the universe add all this up. 3 cards and a bottom card. All right. 3 cards and a bottom card. What do we get? 3 cards and a bottom card. Add it all up. What actions are they likely to take in the coming week? And again, I'm not a Time Lord. The Hangman is the overall energy. Right. No, but the bat is awake. I'm drawn to the eyes. That's encouraging. Fueling the bat is communication. Page of Wands. Fruitful communication from an incoming soulmate. We're starting to move. The geese are starting to do, and the energy comes toward you, the Queen of Pentacles. So that's good. That verifies the read as far as the environmental energy here. That'll all be crossing the center card I pull. There's you, right? They're coming toward you. Did I just say that? There's the Empress. There's the Emperor. The Emperor is coming toward the Empress. There's the Emperor, right? You know, Ben, kind of wakey. The bat's woken up, wants to talk. Love geese are in the air, and they're coming toward you. Here they come. That's you. That's Queen of Pentacles. I believe they show up as a page because that is a page, that little fawn. That's a page right there. All right. What's the next card? Doesn't even matter, but 3 of Cups. All right. So we're just at the wake-up stage here. The energy on the other side, you have somebody attached to you. It's very powerful energy, very powerfully drawn to you. Almost meant to be. There's a conversation you have with somebody, and I said it around this devil, that's meant to be. It's meant to happen. It has to happen. And I think it goes very well. I have evidence of that with this and with this, the Page of Wands, which is often fruitful when you have a conversation. It often goes well. It accomplishes something. That being said, is it going to happen this week? I'm not the fucking amazing Kreskin. I'm not the warlock on the hill. And I'm not a Time Lord. This is the energy. This is how things are playing out as we flow with the river that's flowing through the soulmate cycle. Okay? That's it. For some of you, it happens this week. For others of you, it's next week. Whatever. The energy's been building here. We're building. It's going very well. I like the way the energy's flowing right now. I like this. I like that the bat's awake. All right. For some of you, it may have already happened. Okay, you may have already had that conversation. In which case, we're playing catch up for you, right? That's your reading. I hope it was helpful. Good luck.